The greatest charade has begun. I didn't want, I couldn't control him.
So I'm thinking I'm going to shelve the captain bit and just have James. So there's Jimmy and James. Jimmy is the youth that was denied his opportunity, but then through the years of 750,000 years in jail,
I've become the more prevalent one. I have the strength to tell him not. And what? However.
So, this is the longest, from my knowledge, this is the longest serving character in terms of jail sentences. I don't know anyone who's done 500 IRL days. I don't know anyone who's done 750,000 in game years. Who has done anything more than that? People cry if they get to do 2 to 3 days on hold. This is the shit. I gotta hydrate. I gotta wake up. I've drunk coffee, which I don't usually do. So we gotta think of his. I prefer to wing it, but I got a general plan of pushing the narrative of split personality, which he does have. This being the more prevalent one, being that Jimmy has died somehow.
Her time in prison, time incarcerated, has been a substantial one. Trauma and events, but however, the strongest prevalent feelings are my.
Here we go. Let's go.
Hello. I am ready. I have all of my items collected. Would you like to search my backpack?
I will be searching the content of your backpack. Not right now, though. Need to wait. I've seen both of your cases on the docket. You've been there for quite some time now, Mr. Limbs.
740,000 years. And please could you call me James at this current moment?
Very well, James. I'll be searching his belonging, and I'll be placing him in coffee if you don't mind.
Hello.
Do not resist. Everything will be okay. Oh, sorry, Mr. James.
You can call me Mr. Limbs, just not Jimmy if you don't mind.
Very well.
All right, Mr. Limbs.
Yes?
If you do have anything here, I just need to... If there's anything that's on you right now that you feel that you need further, I will have to take it now because we're going to have to get you processed through the system.
No.
At the front there.
No.
Get you,
No. None of that has any value to me.
Do you want him to get in a presentable outfit, or do you want him to keep the jumpsuit?
Well, I believe that he is still...
I will stay as I am. I have been in this way for 740,000 years.
Well, that is a long time, but hey, you know,
I'm
all for consistency.
I've seen people come and go, and I've not aged a day.
I believe in his sincerity when he says so. He doesn't seem like a bad person anymore. He seems to me like a good boy.
Yeah. Yeah, probably. There, I'll be back.
Yes.
Very well. Hundreds of years spent between these bars and jails and walls.
I think that is
Indeed, it must make one crazy to lose.
just a random outburst.
But upon this day, you'll have a chance to prove that you can deserve freedom again.
Yeah, I see him.
No.
Calm down, little one. Everything will be well.
Mr. Limbs?
Greetings. And what is your call sign and name, officer?
355, Anita May.
I'd like to make your acquaintance.
Hi.
761, Leonie the Killer.
I've not seen her in almost 740,000 years.
Yeah, I haven't seen you in a long time also, Mr. Limbs. Are you ready
How
for
do you
this?
feel?
I'm quite ready. And my name is James.
James, okay,
Yeah.
James.
Yes, thank you.
Alright,
Never.
well, the judge is waiting for us, so I'm gonna send you to your bunk for a second, alright? And
Excuse
He's
me.
just stressed. Don't
he's
worry.
stressed. Okay.
Sometimes it just tends to happen.
Oh. Okay, James. Just gonna tell the local DOC to take you inside, okay? And we'll see you outside there, okay?
Yes.
Okay.
It seemed like his time in jail while quite rough.
I don't think Kathy was expecting
Yeah,
that.
yeah, for
So
sure.
if
I don't think Kathy was expecting that.
Yeah, I don't really fuck with James. I don't think that. Okay, look, accomplice burglary and resisting arrest. What the fuck is this peacock in here?
Hello.
All right, let's do this, guys. Anita was the one who convicted him, so that's. I'm glad she's here. I'm really glad she's here. She was the one who busted him outside of the apartments.
I want him to get out, but I don't want him to get out. My God, listen. Out of character, I really, really want him out. Okay, I really, really want him out. In character, and it is like, nope, nope. This guy gives me the creeps. He fucking serial killer is gonna kill us all. He seems different, for sure. Also been a long time, so
Well, prison does change people.
it's hard to know when someone is actually reformed or not. Complicated one, very uncertain one.
Danger, then we'll get him. You think of?
Oh, he's ready.
follow me. Everything is good. Very well.
Alright, excellent.
Yeah, everything.
Let's
is
rock
good.
and roll. Whoops.
Oh, sorry.
Time to party like it's 2023. There you go.
That guy was eyeballing you. Holy
All
shit.
safe and the head wasn't.
Cormac, if this guy gets out of prison, I'm dead.
Right. Boy-like mentality. Other person. There's another person who has seen parts of his life and been unable to control. They're going to ask him, how are you not? Are you not just faking? How do we know that this is just James? That's when we have to think of the right answers of what is inside me is what that man stood for is dead.
Yeah, he's being super creepy. He's being super creepy. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it.
Gill is Kinky Hobo, boys. Shout out Kinky Hobo. Shout out Kathy. Shout out Nathan KB. I'm gonna leave the outbursts, maybe. I'm gonna leave the outbursts in court. Just for the moment. Just in case they're like, what the fuck are you doing? You are insane. You're having outbursts.
It's perfectly acceptable.
Yeah, that's not gonna help. Just screaming in court.
You better give us the best, please.
I'm
You're gonna
excited.
put up-
740,000 years. I wouldn't have imagined such a wonderful place.
When he was staring at the wall in jail, he seemed to me like a charismatic man, but he's very silent now. Very strange.
740,000 years!
Oh,
Sounding like a chicken. Are you a chicken, Mr. Limbs?
Time to get on the stand. Time to pry out the voice that I once perfected, the dialogue and deliverance which I once made great. Slow speaking in a fast-moving world. If this idiot doesn't mess it up, freedom is ours. Ours? Swoon. Yes, swoon.
then 50 plus 3 plus 1 inmate, 23 Cordos.
Mr. Lim, it is your time to shine. I am all ecstatic. There you go. Let's let you walk.
Baby.
Don't
James,
approach Miss
James.
Anita, please.
Let's just go. God damn it! These serial killers, man.
Appreciate the backup.
Say a good boy. And you'll be treated nicely.
Don't mock me.
I don't mock people.
Are you okay, James?
Yes.
Entering the court.
Hey, James, how you doing?
Hello there, Mr. McGill. Mr. Gill, Miss old Gill. It's Gill.
Looking good, looking fresh.
It's good to see you, Gill.
It's nice to see you.
It's good to see you. Good to see you, Gill. Mr. Gill.
That's kind of weird. You're looking younger.
Yes.
Hi, Gil. How you doing?
Hey, good morning. How you doing?
Good, good. Hi, everybody.
Hello.
Can we get James? Just
Hey,
can we get James out of cuffs, or is he like reprimanded into them?
Yeah, he can be out of cuffs for this. He does anything stupid, I'll just shoot him in the head.
You're not gonna do
I
anything
would not.
stupid, are you,
I
James?
would not. I would not.
I'll get him out of cuff. Don't be a naughty boy, or else.
What?
Huh?
What?
Huh?
All right, so let's get this call in session. Now, most of the time with parole hearings, the person has been in there, they've served their minimum sentence, and they're, just screaming and hooting and hollering about getting out. Mr. Limbs here, I sentenced to life without the possibility of parole. At the time, we did not have the enhanced parole program. We did not have sort of as many opportunities as we do now for monitoring and dealing with people who we choose to try to give parole. But either way, we at the DOJ, with the blessing of the Senate, have chosen to review a couple of cases. And Mr. Limbs is one of those cases that was chosen by myself and the Senate to review and discuss. He has been in prison for well over 456 years at this point. Mr. Limbs has, spent an immense amount of time there. And I'd like to hear from Mr. Schultz and Mr. Limbs about why they feel that he is ready and able to be reintroduced into society. So whichever one of you would like to go first.
I can head it up and then I'll pass it over to him.
All right.
As you said, Crane, Mr. Limbs has served far beyond his minimum sentence. As it marks today that he has served 500 years exactly in his incarceration of Bolingbroke. Mr. Limbs, however, was sent into Bolingbroke under the guise of Jimmy Limbs. Since that day, so very, very long ago, the person that we see before us today, James, has long changed from the man that was sent into Bolingbroke. He has attempted to atone for every single action that he committed prior to his incarceration. He has attempted to gain a full grasp of his true personality, and he has attempted to understand the strengths that he has as James and the weaknesses that were holding him back as the individual that he was suffering as prior to his incarceration. The amount of people in this city who have gone through lengthy punishments have not shown the same rehabilitation that Mr. Limbs can show after he has been taken from Bolingbroke. He's willing to work in any capacity on some enhanced parole scheme. He's willing to have a scrutinous eye over him at all times, and he's willing to show to you both after the court's decision today and in the courtroom today that he is a changed and different man than the man who committed those acts and was charged guilty for those multiple counts of murder. I hope that we can have
And
a
cannibalism.
thorough review both of his psychiatric report and also just of him as an individual today, and you can get a just answer into whether he should be back out on the streets of Los Santos. Thank you.
All right. James, is it? Would you like to speak on your own behalf?
Yes, thank you, Mr. Alan Crane. Yes. Hello, everyone. My name is James. While you might not be too comfortable with the way that some people can act in terms of how they are, I can openly assure you, good sir, that almost 500 years time is a healer. And the actions which that man once done, which I was not, were irreversible for some lives, but I can tell you that some lives can be reversed, and as the time has gone on, I have found nothing more than myself, James, prevailing in fixing the way that life is, and I have been tortured inside, and the evil side has died, and I can still serve, I can still be of use, and that's all I ask for, is a chance to redeem myself and show you that it is possible for someone to change. Thank you.
All right. Well, as someone who so very long ago sat in the same courtroom with me and assisted in prosecuting you, I'd like to hear from Miss May.
Ursula, I didn't know she was there.
Thank you, Your Honor.
I didn't have a speech
As
prepared.
you said, a long time ago, we were in this courtroom, and Jimmy Limbs was sentenced to life in prison with no possibility of parole. I remember clear as day that he claimed that he had the ID, and excuse me for the words, but you call that bullshit. And here we are, a year and a half ago, after. And James now is demonstrating that his mental stability, it's not at its best. Throughout his stay in Bolingbroke, there hasn't been any reports or any evidence of rehabilitation that he has done.
There was
at least that has been put in.
undocumented sessions that never went down due to the inefficiency of the
even though
system.
he was cleared for your psych to be here, and he's been cleared for trial. How are we sure that he is truly cleared to be in the city?
There weren't any documented cases of
He was
Luke's
sentenced
causing
to
issues either.
life in
So
prison for a reason. Doing anything or reevaluating those actions and that sentence just diminishes the previous decisions that have been taken by the court. Since these past 10 minutes that I have been with James, every time that he sees me, he stomps, he slowly walks up to me, keeps just turning onto me and just fixating over me over and over. I truly cannot say that this man being released is going to be for the safe. It's going to contribute to a safe Los Santos. However, I do have some parole conditions that I would like to discuss, but we can talk about that after if you prefer, Your Honor.
Yeah, I mean, I agree with some of your comments there, especially about needing to see the psych report and all that. It was not entered on the docket. What we can do is we can do this. I'll have you put forth what you think parole conditions should look like if he were to be granted parole, and then what I will do is we can table the decision, and then I will review the psych report if and when I get it, right?
He's not getting
and
out.
I can make a ruling on the docket and consider parole conditions if the psych report is favorable and if I think it's something we want to move forward with.
Mm-hmm.
So why
Again,
don't you let me know what you think they would look like?
He's not getting out today.
So this is basically just the general parole hearings, but starting by residence, shall not change place of residence without first obtaining permission from the court, including but not limited to the purchase of any new properties. Intoxicants. You shall not drink or partake in any alcoholic beverage. Controlled substances. Shall not use, purchase, nor possess any narcotic drugs, any dangerous drugs, or any controlled substances without them being prescribed by a licensed physician. Weapons. Shall not possess, own, or carry or have under control any type of weapon, regardless of weapons licensing. Cooperation. Shall at all times cooperate with the judiciary and
The
unified
fucking
police
weapon
department,
word.
and behavior shall justify the opportunity granted to you by this parole, as long as the rights are not being violated. Law and conduct. Shall comply with all institutional rules, including but not limited to the Penal Code of the State of Los Santos. Should do check-ins via 311 any day that the defendant is awake. Make no contact to any of the witnesses involved in the prior case beyond the scope of the employment. Make regular, every 20 days as available, attempts of contacting and meeting with a therapist. Routinely comply with any drug regimens prescribed by a licensed practitioner. Consent to bank monitoring for the duration of parole. Maintain a steady and stable job. Shall get tested weekly for any illegal narcotics. And shall act in good faith with the UPD and the DOJ. That's all, Your Honor.
Whew.
All right, and what period of time do you think he should be on parole for?
Minimum of 60 years.
Oh.
I think you can do that. Right?
Yes, I agree with you, Gill.
Okay. Thank you for that. You can step back, Miss May. Any
Thank you, Your Honor.
response to that, Gill or Mr. Limbs?
So I've been talking through with my client the entirety of it. Obviously, these are pretty standard like parole conditions. Even the length of time, both myself and James here are comfortable with the current parole assignment that's put on the table. Obviously, if there's anything else that they'd like to add to kind of fit under the enhanced parole program, then also we'd have to review that as well. But as it stands, everything that's been suggested so far, we are comfortable with.
All right. Yeah. I mean, I like the inclusion of him maintaining a job. I think that's fair and will help him with staying out of trouble. I do think the idea of regular therapy or psych appointments is great. No contact with anyone from the prior case obviously is standard. 311 check-ins. All these seem to
James
be
Randall.
in compliance with the severity of what he did. So let's do this. I will take all this under advisement. I'm going to, read through these conditions, look at other cases, see if there's anything else that we think we might need to control his behavior if necessary. And then Gill, you and I can get together and you can supply me the psych report when you have it available. Does that work?
Damn it.
Yeah,
We're not
sounds
getting
good
out
to me.
today. We're not getting
And
out.
I can issue a ruling on the docket once I've been able to review everything and talk with the other judges in the Senate.
Okie dokie.
It's not just a cut and close
All right,
thing.
Mr. Limbs, anything else you'd like to say to this court before we conclude today?
No, I thank you for your time, and I hope to clean up the mess that I've made and show you that I'm an upstanding citizen.
Okay, I appreciate the sentiment there, Mr. Limbs, and let's
Oh,
you're
Jesus.
right there.
Excuse me, yes. It's been a long time outside. it's quite exciting to see. So such a wonderful place.
Okay. All right. Well, DOC, thank you. You can go ahead and transport Mr. Limbs back to Bonebrook, and I will issue a ruling on the docket once I have reviewed all the materials.
All right, thank you again, Your Honor.
Thank you, everyone, for your time.
Loving the loafers, James. Loving the.
Thank you very much.
Loading those up. Very well.
As soon
Why
as
are
this
you
report is
pulling it?
given to us, you'll be out of here. I'm gonna try and get it to crime by today, hopefully. So
I'll be bringing Jimmy.
keep your eyes open, okay? What are you looking at?
Nothing. Thank you again, Mr. Gill.
It's okay. No worries. I'm always happy to help you. You would
Time
have
to
been
come,
nice.
Mr. Jimmy.
Okay, calm down with that.
Yes, indeed.
Follow me.
Jesus Christ.
I'll
Do not
see you
approach, Mr.
soon.
Nathan.
Yeah, you soon too. Really? Are you sure you want to get Pearl to dad, Jill? Not really.
Who's creepier, her or him?
Him! He killed people! She's a government employee, Gill!
Well, then it's even
Oh.
more worrying that she's got that position.
Oh my god.
You might have won yourself a parole. Look at you. This is so extremely amusing to me. Let's see.
So we're gonna have to have James
Very
Randall. I could run now. James Randall is our licensed therapist.
somebody like other following
I
the
think.
already made
Holy
path,
shit, is that a
I think.
psychopath?
The psychopath.
Oh my god, that's so cool. He looks like Mr. Potato Head, but he's a psycho.
No paparazzi,
He's got a big nose. Look at his
please.
nose.
Thank
It's so
you.
big.
We appreciate the support you have.
Support it up. No, fuck you guys. I'm on his side.
Let's place our little champion with a fake.
All right, so let's see where this goes. That was a quick parole hearing. Oh, I can't believe it. Finally, we've started to actually get a bit of movement on the character. Oh, I'm happy. I'm happy.
I love gold.
All this gang around here, we're gonna hail to that king, you know?
Home sweet home.
Home sweet home indeed, but not for much longer if you get parole.
That Betty plus 3 is 7, 23.
Lock!
Point.
Lock!
Welcome home, Mr. Jimmy. Welcome home.
Alright. I'm gonna send you again for your hold until the deliberation is done by the judge.
So be it.
Great, I need a report for this.
Do not
James?
stare at her that way, James. I'll just grab his arm and get him away from you.
Thank you.
No bad boy stuff. Don't be naughty. Am I clear?
James, I'm gonna send you back to Bolingbroke. Do you have anything else to say before I send you home?
No.
We'll meet again.
Oh, I guess he's part of the picture.
What?
What? Oh my god, you fucking scared the shit out of me, man.
Oh, hey, sir. Oh, you get to be in his picture. Oh, nice.
Why is she
Did you
making these sounds?
smile?
Uh,
Smile. I said
What the f-
smile, sir. Okay?
I'm trying my best. I'm trying my best.
All right, that was fun. That was fun, bro. Finally some movement. Oh yeah, Peach's POV. Hell yeah.
Boysner Padderp just resubscribed for 6 months. Payroll.
What?
What? Oh my god, you fucking scared the shit out of me, man.
Oh, hey, sir. Oh, you get to be in his picture. Oh, nice. Can you smile? Smile. I said smile, sir. Okay?
I'm trying my best. I'm trying my best. What the?
Sir, that's gonna be you next, okay?
It will be, but I won't make
MRPD 195.
noises.
When
Yeah.
on station, can you come by too?
I make the same noises.